Hi there, I'm Matt Friedman, and we're going into interviewing. So, uh, before we get started on this, just a reminder there is a summary PDF link down below that will go over everything we're talking about here, as well as a bit more stuff I didn't quite have time for in the video. But, anyways, jumping into it, interviewing. So, a hiring manager has reached out to you. Hooray! They want to interview you. Hooray! They think you might be a great fit for the company. Triple hooray. Before you jump into that, though, I know as much as you just want to charge right in, we're going to do some prep and do a little bit of legwork to really set you up for success on this. First thing is for an interview, understand that the purpose of an interview is to understand you as a long term culture and skill fit. They want to know that they'll be hiring you for a while, that you're going to be getting along with people, and that you have the skills that they're looking for. In particular, culture fit is important. A lot of interviews are more interested in your soft skills than your hard skills. Hard skills are still important. Soft skills are really what they're looking for, though. So, moving on, now that we know that, before you jump into the interview, you're going to start doing a little bit of research. There we go. All right, so first thing you want to do, play the company's games. Understand who is interviewing you, what games have they worked on, what's their career history. LinkedIn is an excellent place to find this out. Last thing is, during all this, make notes and come up with questions. Have those notes ready for during the interview itself. Of course, all those notes and interviews should be relevant to the specific job that you are interviewing for. If you are interviewing for an art role, have art-focused questions. If you have programmer-focused questions, that may give the wrong impression. All right, next thing is, so you've done your research, great. Now we want to get into interview prep. So interview's half an hour away, time to get ready. What you want to do is check your audio, video, make sure your mic's working, make sure it's not too quiet, that you are well framed on your camera. The camera image isn't too bright or too dark. You want to also check your grooming. Have your hair brushed. Do your makeup. Make sure you're shaved. Have professional casual clothes on. So this kind of get up here, button up shirt, or just a clean shirt is general professional casual. That is great. So that's your interview prep. Then for the interview itself, first thing is you want to relax. I understand interviews are very stressful. It's a big meeting, but just you want to approach this as a relaxed, casual, yet professional conversation. If you are stressed, let the interviewer know this. Just be like, hey, very excited to talk to you guys. I'll admit, I'm a bit stressed. I've got some interview nerves. A good interviewer will understand how to modulate the interview to help put you at ease so that you are focused and they're getting good answers to their questions. Actually, I'm going to leave that on the board because that's important. So now that you're overall relaxed, as you're going through the interview process, of course, you want to be keeping your notes available. And also, as they're asking you questions, always be thinking out loud. If you're solving a problem, don't go quiet. Be thinking it through. Be like, well, interesting question there. Last time I solved a problem like that, it was here. We approached the problem in this way. These are the pluses, these are the minuses. Or if you don't know the answer to the problem, that's fine as well. Just be clear about that. Still detail how you would approach finding the answer to that problem. Be like, that's a really interesting question. Never run into that one before. I haven't solved that problem specifically, but how I would go about solving it is I would do this. I would do it here. I'd talk to these people. I'd reference these resources. Again, what they're looking for in an interview is mostly your soft skills. They want to see how you're going to be solving novel problems. So thinking out loud during your answers is a really important way of communicating that. Let's go through my notes here. So generally, for your overall impression, you want this. I need to get myself some better pens. That is on my to-do list. There we go. All right, so overall impression. Generally, for the overall kind of style or approach or behavior, is that you want to be confident, but still want to be humble. They want to know that you have confidence in your ability to do the work and to find problems, but you're humble enough to work with the team and always to champion the best ideas, not just your ideas. Next thing is that they need to see that you're team focused. When answering questions, always emphasize the team. You'll be working with the team on most problems. They need to know that that's how you're thinking and that you're focused on working with the team. Another big one is that you are customer focused. We've all got customers at the end of the day. That is what they're the ones that keep a business running. So it's really important during an interview to communicate that you are customer focused. You are not, in the case of a design job, you're not designing something for you. You're designing something for them. You are keeping them at the forefront of all of your design problem solving. So for impressions, you want to see that you're confident yet humble. You are team oriented and that you are customer focused. All right. So another important thing, a bit of an edge case, but can certainly happen. What about interruptions? So most interviews now, are video interviews. And interruption can happen. Pet runs in, child runs in, fire alarm goes off. If that does happen, just quickly apologize. Be like, oh, I'm sorry, there's been a bit of an interruption here. Give them a time frame for how long it'll take for you to resolve the issue. So, I'm sorry, this will just take a minute. I'll be right back. Take care of the problem as quickly and efficiently as you can. Then come back, continue the interview. Be positive. Don't get frustrated. So here, let me write down the notes there. Be first thing. Apologize. Give them time frame. That's not how you spell that. Stay positive. Then you just move on and go back to the interview. It'll all be great. So, then, hopefully with all this, you've gone through an interview. It's been great. They love you. They want to bring you back for a second interview, possibly even move on to an offer. After the interview, what you want to do is do some quick follow-up. So within 24, there we go. Within 24 hours, send them a little thank you email. And also what you want to do in that thank you email is restate your fit. Oh, here we go. Just a minute. There we go. So restate your fit. Be like, hey, my many years of experience as an AI programmer, I think it'll be a great value to your company in solving problems X, Y, and Z. Looking forward to continuing the conversation. So that's your follow-up. Remember, 24 hours. You want to get that out there quick. So that's it for interviews. Important final note, though. Most interviews are driven by soft skills. Someone with good soft skills, you can train on hard skill deficits. If you don't have good soft skills, then that will concern the employer about, well, what if they run into a problem? What if there is a skill deficit? What if there's a team conflict? Really, soft skills are the big determining factor in a lot of interviews. Doesn't mean you got to be a social butterfly, but you got to know you can work with a team, you're able to be humble, you can proactively solve problems, even novel problems you haven't encountered before. All right, that's all. Another one down. And next one, we'll be doing negotiating. So that's going to be exciting. Catch everyone later.